Cap move 50%.
So I want to welcome everybody out there on YouTube. Thanks for joining us today.
Welcome everybody on YouTube. It's good to have you here.
Welcome. Welcome.
My picture in the background has got some polar bears hugging. The bears are sort of hugging it out today. They're not pushing the markets down, and we're not sure what's happening. It's just markets overall are hanging out here just below yesterday's close.
Yeah, we're off about 0.5% on the spot and the small cap, and pretty much we're just going to go red on the Qs here by the looks of it.
Yeah, the Qs were they pushed back up a few minutes ago. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're coming right back down now.
Yep.
There they go. They're down.
Pushing down. Tesla's still trying to make its run to 500. It's pulling down though. They're pulling back right now.
Yeah, well, with Tesla, that hardly means much of anything.
Yes.
Yeah,
It has been a crazy day for it.
It's 494 now, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, and it's got
Touched
a
a high of 496.
high right on the dollar level. Maybe John will be in for that one.
Peloton's too.
Yeah, Peloton popped too right around the same time Zoom did.
Yeah, but it's taking a bit of a dive now. Ah, there he goes. There goes Neil. It's kind of what I've expected. I was kind of thinking it was going to roll a bit. Roll over here.
Yeah, if you look at like XPEV and LI, they're both like just moving dead sideways. They need to break out of this range.
Almost no volume at all on Leah's. The volume is just. You look at the time in sales; it's barely moving.
Yeah, 7,000 shares. Yeah, you're right. Yep. It's doing 7,000 shares a minute compared to NEO, which is doing 300,000 shares a minute.
Yeah, exactly. And NEO is looking like it's kind of losing. It's back down to the VWAP. We'll see if it holds here. This is where it's held numerous times before. And Boeing continues to come in, descend.
Yeah. It's in the 204s now.
Yeah, it's in the 204s. BAL is, Delta has lost some, yeah, look at it, it's down $5 now. It was up like $20 at one point, wasn't it, this morning? Yeah. 223, I think. Yeah.
I went long Boeing at 218. So it's $13 ago.
Yeah. So it seems like maybe we're getting a little bit of a. We had the pop on the the vaccine optimism on another Monday morning, and and now we're getting a reality check here by the looks of it.
Hello, this is reality checking in. Just
yes. Just stuff like that, eh? So let's take a quick look here. Candles at a glance. See what we're doing. SPY pulling back from new high we made Monday. Same with discretionaries, technology. Industrial's still up on the day, but well off the highs. Healthcare taking a hit here. Energy looking a little toppy here. So yeah. I think I'm gonna.
AMD's in no man's land between the VWAP and yesterday's close, but breaking down towards VWAP here. Markets and everything are looking a little weak, but we are in the last half hour, which means that can change in a heartbeat.
At any given time.
Yeah, markets are really okay. So we're down to SPY is approaching the previous yesterday's low. We're right there right now.
Yep.
This is usually an area where you'll find some support. The is rolling over.
Low of the day here on the SPY. If this continues, I might have to change. I think the bears aren't hugging anymore. The bears are starting to get a little angrier.
Angry.
Angry.
And look at SPY took a dump.
Totally, yeah. BA went right with.
The bears are angry fighting now. Here we go.
Yeah, the bears are very. There's a lot of anger out there right now. Whew.
Yeah, that was a heavy.
Yeah, that was a big flush there. It didn't.
I can't tell if you're
wanna
joking,
hold it
John.
Plane ran over a bear in Alaska.
No, somebody said that.
True story?
Yeah,
Did that really happen?
Yeah, my son texted that to me last night.
Oh,
That was an omen.
Well, I
That
wish
was
I'd
an
known
omen.
that. Then I could have gone short Boeing. Definitely the Bears would be fighting back on that one. Little did I know. Oh, man.
You waited until now to tell
You
us
guys got
that,
to tell
John?
me this news. I know, exactly. You could have told me that when I could use it. Yeah, exactly, Norm. It's like,
I think there's some lawsuits coming there for sure.
it's like the guy that was. I love one of my favorite Canadian stories. I alluded to it the other day. Was the guy that was snowmobiling in the backwoods and ran across an injured moose. So he picked up the injured moose and put it on the back of his snowmobile and was going to bring it into the veterinarian's office in the town, but decided he was going to stop at Tim Hortons to get a coffee. And the moose, I guess, bonded with him. So the moose followed the guy off his snowmobile into the Tim Hortons to get a coffee. Like, there's the most Canadian scene ever.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that is classic.
Little baby moose. Well, even baby mooses? Meese? Anyways, they're not
I think
small.
they're meeses.
They're meese.
Honestly, I'd be doing that with a moose. They can get angry.
They are generally angry creatures. Yes, you'd be angry too if you weighed 2 tons and had spindly little legs.
Yeah.
Wow, AMD really pushed down here. I wish I had had the guts to take that short. That
Let's see. So I put up the pivots that Thor was talking about last night, and it seems the SPY is right at that S4 level right now at 357.90.
Just past it.
So
SPY continues to drop here.
plural of moose is moose.
The plural of moose is moose. Well, there you go. See, Art, it just explains why the English language actually is nonsensical. Because the plural of goose is not goose. So.
Yeah.
Do you know what they call a school of sharks? There's a special word for it.
A grouping, a murder of sharks. No, that's a crows. It's a murder of crows. Sharks would be it's going to be something innocuous, right? It's going to be like a quilting bee of shark.
School of shark. Well,
I don't know. A shiver? A gam?
Yes.
People are putting guesses.
It's called a shiver.
Which one? A shiver. A shiver of sharks?
Yes.
Excellent.
Exactly. Somebody's look at Peloton. I'm sure
I did not know that. Ooh, Peloton. Did somebody take that?
Yeah, I took a small short on it.
Wow. Damn, I should have shorted AMD.
I'm up a couple $100 on that now.
Zoom kind of topped out at 423.50.
Should I cover here? Yes, I will. 103.56. It may keep going, but even Peloton, even PLTR is joining the sell-off.
Yeah.
JMIL, Tesla's selling off.
Oh, it never got to that 5. Yeah, everything's. Yeah, SPY is. I'll bet you. I am going to guess SPY is going to reverse here. It's going to come back up.
How much are you going to bet me?
Well, let's see. What can we bet? We're on the opposite sides of the country here, and you guys have lots of COVID going on. So,
case of beer is always good.
Hey, there you go. Get it shipped in.
That's not my favorite bet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Peter's not a beer guy.
Yeah.
He wants a scotch.
Yeah, but you bet me this trade anyways, so you're betting on a reversal.
Bet a moose.
I bet a moose. One moose. One moose, please. A moose head lager, if you get that.
We are sort of around this S4 level, 358, but well,
it's stalled there.
Here. Yeah, it's trying to hold on. Trying to hold on.
Let's try and try.
355 on the SPY. Oh, maybe. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I think we are going to head lower here.
Yeah.
The Qs have joined the party, the Red Party. What is the Red Party? Is that the Communist Party, or anyway? They've joined the other
country you're in.
I guess, yes. Well, they have joined the rest of the indexes here.
Okay, I'm taking some off here. All
What's
right.
that, AMD?
Well, no, I went long Microsoft, not your say so, and I got nervous because it pulled down below my entry, and I added into the trade for the break, and then it just came up here, and I took some off at the S4 level. And
very good, Peter. Nice add there.
There was a little bit of desperation, I'll admit, because I didn't want this to be red. Now it's coming back here. I'm just going to take the trade off in case I don't want to get stuck here. So hopefully I'm not giving anything up. Maybe I'll get back in if it pokes lower.
We'll see if it wants to hang out till that 10-minute mark.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Microsoft's not looking great, really. God, I regret this AMD. I didn't trust it to take it short, to be honest, at all.
It wasn't. It did end up making a nice drop there.
Wow,
NVIDIA's
Kaiser, you just were playing Tesla all day. Look at that.
Yeah, where is the buying
damn.
brigade? Don't worry. I think they're rallying the troops right now. Honestly, this 357.60 level looks like it wants to hold. What have we got left? Just
that
about
is a
10
nice
minutes.
trade, Kaiser.
Yeah, here we go. Here comes the buying brigade. Boom. They're coming in.
Yep, bouncing.
Yeah, I told you. What did I tell you? Said we were going to hold here. Here comes the bounce. Now, question is, we're back at the 9 moving average. So, see what we do with that. Because the 20 is quite a ways away from it right now.
Yeah.
Look at that. It stopped right at the 9 moving average. Right back down again. Look at that. These levels are magic. And we're right back down to the low.
My Hump Day song started again. Oh.
1 minute.
I have to wonder if the algos are trading, or I mean, they've got to be looking at that level. Look at this. Wow, here you go. Look out below. Timber.
Ooh. Just a little bit of a pullback, and then bow.
Hunting.
Some stocks look to be pulling back, but
some are resisting. Yeah. Here we go. Here's our 10-minute to the close marker. Seeing much more frenzied activity on some of my stocks here. That's what usually happens right now. SPY's bouncing around.
NVIDIA's pulled back to VWAP.
So we'll knock out the member trade of the day and announcements as Peter and I have to depart right as the market closes today. Today's member trade of the day goes to Casey for his trade on BYND right at the open.
Wow.
Got a breakout. Got the huge pop in volume. Took his first partial up at a daily level after about a $2 move. And if you can look there, he's got about $1, if that, stop that's there. So very nice. Partial again at $half amounts. Got 90% out when he was up 8R on it. Allowed the pullback to come all the way back. Then he decided to add in on the break of the trend and added again when it didn't hit his stop loss, came very close to it at that 134.07, added back into it and then partial again up at $half levels up to the high of the day. And then when it got out right as it broke trend and before the big dump all the way back down to 134.07. So excellent trade on Casey's part.
Wow.
Excellent.
That was quite an entry. I'm impressed by that entry for sure.
Definitely. If you'd like to submit for the member trade of the day, mark up your best trade of the day, tag at Bearable with Traders, at MikeB_BBT, and at NormBBT. Use the hashtag BBT family, day trading stock market. We'll announce winner every day on the Closing Bell Show and the winner of the trade of the week on Monday on the Closing Bell Show. Know that if you take trades later in the afternoon, you can still post them as we take a look at those for the following day. So if you got a nice trade like Kaiser did on Tesla that lasted all day, do not hesitate to submit that a little bit later. Last night, we had an excellent webinar by Thor on the where, the when, and the how of the level 2 and VPA, and even got into a little bit of this S4 and R levels of the pivots study that's in there. So that will be posted. I know we're having some technical issues with the website. Tech team's working on that. It should be up shortly, as quickly as possible. And then you will have access to the recording if you did not see that. Next week, we'll have Eamon talking about how to trade momentum so you can get those trades like Casey did at the open off of BYND. Tonight's webinar will be right here in the chat room. You can use the link that was sent out, direct link, or you can stay in the chat room before. Don't exit out at the end of the close of the market. You can stay right here in the classroom or use that link that you used to get it into the classroom. And that will be going here in the chat room this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then the following week, we won't have anything for psychology because it's the day before Thanksgiving. And I'm sure all of us will be traveling or just enjoying the night with the family. And then if you'd like Andrew's book in Spanish, you can pick that up on Amazon as well as the Audible edition. For those of you that are sticking around for earnings afterwards, NVIDIA is reporting at 4:20 p.m. Eastern. Billy will be 7 p.m., but they have been actually reporting pretty early. So you might catch that. And L Brands will be out. Those are the big earnings this afternoon.
There it is.
L brand. Gotta
There
love
it
the
is.
L brand. Love the L brands.
So,
All right. I can declare the 8-ball correct on that. Boeing just went below 204. Jennifer L, that was confirmed.
Look at that.
man, Boeing is going.
Going under. Wonder
It
if
was
it's
sitting
gonna,
right at 204. It would not break that level on Boeing, and then finally it somebody gave up the bid and pushed below.
yes, it seems as though we're going to sell off NVIDIA.
Now we did have. I'm sorry, Brian.
One of the few things that's green on my screen right now. Go ahead.
We did have the Magic 8 Ball. The question was whether Tesla would hit 500 before the close, and it said signs point to yes. It's not looking likely at this point. 4 minutes left.
No.
Not sure that that is going to prove correct.
The 8 Ball didn't get the didn't see the SPY sell off.
Well, no,
Probably.
I guess not.
It probably would have made it there, if it had, if we hadn't had this big sell-off into the close.
Well, Jesse had asked earlier whether Tesla would get over 490 by the close. Obviously, that was easily achieved. That one was
no problem.
Achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked. Well done.
So when did you say NVIDIA was reporting? 15 minutes after?
20 minutes after, Brian. 20
minutes after.
20 minutes after. And also, don't forget, there is a new book by Mike and...
oh, yes.
Andrew.
A psychology, trader psychology book. It's now available on Amazon. NVIDIA is probably going to report blowout numbers, is what I'm guessing.
What is NVIDIA doing?
But the question
is close.
Oh man,
it's just hanging around.
What a pull down.
Yeah, AMD really sold off. Yeah, SPY is having trouble finding a bottom here as well. And we've got 2 minutes into the close.
I wonder if something came out or somebody knows something.
I think it's the reality of some of these lockdowns that are going to start to have to happen again. I was watching the news about all these different hospitals that are reaching capacity, and I know there's actually a few in Toronto that they're saying are pretty close to capacity right now.
Oh, John, you gotta love that. You made $14.12 on your birthday.
Yeah.
You got enough
Hey,
for
happy birthday, John.
You got enough for hamburger.
Yeah, that's the 2 hamburger meal that we were talking about yesterday at Burger King.
Apple.
Yeah, obviously that's part of the reason that Zoom is popping up, because schools are going back to locking down, and so there's all sorts of interesting stuff happening.
Oh, come on, Apple.
There, we're getting a bit of a bounce here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Bit
hoping.
of a bounce
No,
here.
I'm out. Okay,
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Coming. Yeah, Crispy, that could be with Boeing. The options market could have had a play on it. I mean, it did run up quite a bit in the last 2 days.
We got a couple of seconds here. Oh,
It ran up
maybe
huge.
that. I was waiting to see what Tesla's going to do now that the bell's rung. I was thinking it might just start to pop because I figured the activity would continue, but it hasn't actually moved.
So,
Like literally on the 5th of November, this Boeing was trading at 157-ish. That was like 10 days ago. And it topped out at 223 today. So that was, you think of market cap of Boeing went from increased like almost 50% over the course of a week and a bit. That is amazing.
So we're gonna have to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Brian and Peter, or myself and Peter, we have someplace that we need to be today. But thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you here tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, everyone on YouTube. For everybody in the room, I'll just say the Magic 8 Ball was asked to do some work today. 3 of the 4 were correct. Failed to be correct on whether Tesla would hit 500 before the close. I'll just say I only started tracking this. We have to use the Magic 8 Ball a little bit more, apparently, to be statistically relevant. But out of the, I've only documented 9 questions so far on the 8 Ball, but we're at a 67% accuracy rate. So we'll have to get some more questions to see.
Pretty damn.